Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. This is Miss Sitting Bull with our first week of distance learning in science. Right here, you're going to be heading into Canvas Science 7-8, Semester 2. And your first module right at the top is our distance learning week of 413. Each distance learning week will be organized by a new module, and each week has an essential question, a standard, a little introduction video, and then your assignments that are embedded there. Everything is due by the end of the week. And this particular week, I have a survey for you. I'd love to know how it went, any troubles you might be having with things as we are navigating this new experience. Let's dive in. Distance Learning Week 413, your essential question is, how do animal behaviors and plant structures increase reproduction of those animals and plants? Your standard is to use argument based on empirical evidence and scientific reasoning to support an explanation for how characteristic animal behaviors and specialized plant structures affect the probability of successful reproduction of animals and plants, respectively. You are going to head into the reproduction in plants and animals pre-assessment first, and that is just finding out what you know about this standard before we even begin. So you're going to have some matching terms, definitions, you'll get to watch some videos and answer some questions, selecting the best answer, and then submitting your quiz when you are complete with that. After that, you can head into the strangest plant in the world. And the strangest plant in the world has you read or watch. You do not need to do both, but the reading link is right here. Focus on the third section, life cycle of a flowering plant. And then there's an extension if you think it's pretty cool. Here's an extra resource, why are flowers different? Or you can watch the Brain Pop video. When you're watching the Brain Pop video, it's important to note that you do need to use our username and password to access the video, so just pay attention to that as you're logging in. Step 2, you will be watching the strangest plant in the world link and taking a look for that essential question, how do Hydronora africana plants use flies to increase their reproductive success? That's pretty cool. I'm excited for this. You have some questions that you'll be answering, choosing your best answer that you can for your claim. Now, you can't go back and change your answers on this, so you're just going to really be thoughtful, do the reading, watch the videos, take the notes before you move through and start finding your claim, your evidence, and reasoning. Your next assignment is increasing the odds. Increasing the odds, let's see if this will load here. Come on. There we go. Okay, you're going to be watching some videos on nest building and answering questions about that. Watching some videos on elephant herds, or a video and answering a question about that. And then bird plumage. How did the male plumage increase the probability of successful reproduction? You can watch a video of that and hit submit. Your next assignment is the bush clover field study. Going into the bush clover field study, you're going to be taking a look at some actual studies here. You're going to watch the video, find out what is observed and what is bush clover, analyze some data here. This is visitors, so the beetles, flies, bees, and butterflies, and then how many of them visited the bush clover. And then you're going to be making some calculations based on this formula. So percent of visits by pollinator type gives you the number of visits per pollinator divided by the total number of visits times 100. So you do need to do a little math here. It's going to give you an example calculation of how to do that, and you're going to find out what are the beetles, flies, bees, and butterflies percent visits. Question 2 is asking more about these pollinators, and then you're going to hit submit when you're all done with this field study. Okay, back to our module here. Reproduction in plants and animals post-assessment. So this is wrapping the week up for you. And we are answer the questions the best you can. Post-assessment allows you to show me what